like I said, happy Liberation Day to everybody. I'm reading here from a Newsmax comment section. And Audrey, sorry to do two asks in one episode, but if you could get us the music from the end of Phantom Menace where the Gungans are partying with the Naboo, that would be great. Because I have a comment here from Trump wins every day on the Newsmax article. Trump has declared Wednesday, 2 April 2015. What? Okay. All right. Okay. Stop the music. Hold on. First of all, this is a real holding up the wrong kind of number 3 with your fingers moment. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, 2 April. What part of Europe are you from?
Yeah, right. Mind your business.
Trump has declared Wednesday, 2 April 2015 as Liberation Day, when gold/asset-backed monies of Nasara/Gasara would be released to the people of the world. With that, corrupted banks all over the globe were expected to fall. The stock market collapse. The Federal Reserve, with their abusive and criminal IRS, would be no more. The Rothschilds out. Khazarian banking mafia finished forever. Plus, Liberation Day marked the eventual demise of the large global corporations at the Vatican that were only being held up by stolen U.S. taxpayer, now fiat dollars.
Hell yeah.
Just like I'm picturing, and I mean, I don't even have to picture this. I'm sure it was all over the news. Like I don't watch the mainstream media, like I said, because it's all lies. But if they were forced to report the truth, I'm sure we would have seen Khazarian bankers and Federal Reserve chairwomen who only got there from DEI and, other corrupt politicians killing themselves on the steps of the Capitol building or the Federal Reserve building, a la like Fateful Findings, something like that.
Yeah. We could only hope.
He continued in another comment. All across America, people are celebrating. Social media has exploded with the hashtag IRS is dead. Video after video shows families popping champagne, business owners in tears, veterans saluting the flag with renewed hope. I like the idea of like a veteran who like hadn't saluted the flag for a while now. Up. Yeah, he's just like, what's the point?
Someone goes outside and turns their flag that they're flying right side up finally.
Yeah, raises it to full mast.
Yeah.
I'm getting full mast just thinking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Trump wins every day also seems to be at full mast. Quote, I've paid taxes for 45 years, said a retired welder in Ohio. Quote, they took my sweat and gave me crumbs. Today, I feel free. Today, I'm proud. The emotional power of this moment is unlike anything we've seen since the moon landing. And this has one upvote.
See, this is the difference between, like the comment section and actual news articles, is that in a news article, you can't just make up a quote from an old guy. You can't just make up a hypothetical old guy who feels vindicated. Like, did people's wages go up? Like, where are you getting this from?
The IRS died, Tony. They're no longer collecting any money from the IRS. The Khazarian banking mafia is dead, Tony. And now the monies of Nasara and Gasara will be released to the people of the world. Finally. What part are you confused about here?
Hold on, let me check my see if I got any deposits in my bank today. I don't know. Did I miss something?
No, you did have to be on the Nasara Gasara blockchain, which I'm assuming you are.
No, I actually sold that one right away. I did a quick turn and burn on that one.
Yeah, this is why I don't read Newsmax because they're full of lies. I read the Newsmax comment section. This is where you go to get the real news. This guy was all over the comment section, and I was like reading through these while I was doing something else, so I wasn't paying attention. It was he had like 3 different comments about the IRS being dead, and I was like, wait, did Trump really kill the IRS?
Wait, hold on.
I was like, I at this point, I would not be surprised if he like just canceled the IRS and was like, dared anybody to challenge him on it. So I like looked it up. I think the IRS is still there, just like it's been defunded even further, than it was like before Biden or whatever. But yeah, the idea that the IRS that's trending on Twitter, IRS is dead. I don't think that was the case. A lot of stuff going on here. The gold/asset backed monies of Nasara and Gassara. I had to look this up. So here we have a good example of going to a potentially biased source and still being able to get useful information out of it, because I had to go to the ADL to find out what Nasara/Gassara was. And the ADL says, Nasara/Gassara refers to a conspiracy theory promoted by Shani Goodwin, also known as the Dove of Oneness. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, do I need to check up to make sure the ADL didn't lie and say that Shani Goodwin considers himself the Dove of Oneness? Because that would be a crazy lie to just make up. I don't know that the ADL has any vested interest in creating like a new age cult where there is none, because there are plenty of these in America.